banter, I also have my serious side when it comes to you women. And what I mean by that is when I speak about relationships, what you're in, or like if they're violent relationships or if you're being manipulated and stuff like that. And I try and just speak to you about that on the regular as well. So even though I do have my banter side, I do have my serious side as well when it comes to you know that, do you know what I mean? And it's always meant respectful. Even that video where I went, any of the women that go to the boxing in the TikTok boxing, you're all meant for the streets, right? The only reason why I said that is because there was a few people who went to that TikTok boxing who I did not like, who went with the girlfriends, who are also pieces of shit that their girlfriends are. Not only are they pieces of shit, but the girlfriends are. So instead of me just referring to one or two of them, I just refer to the lot of them because they're all going to be like, who the fuck does he think he is? Saying our birds are meant for the streets. Yeah. Just to reiterate that, yes, I. And the men weren't proper men who went there, guys. There was no point in me trying to just target individual people because it wasn't about that. So instead, what we done is we just mentioned everyone. We just offended everyone, guys. We just thought, fuck it. We're going to go all out. We're going all out on this motherfucker now. We're going to turn around and we're going to say the men aren't real men who went to the fucking TikTok boxing. Not one of them are. They're all a gang of fucking peasants, right? The ones who say they're TikTokers, right? They're all a gang of fucking peasants. That is what they are. They come and they think because they got a little fucking TikTok account with 20, 30,000 followers that they're celebrities. No, you're not. You're a gang of fucking peasants. That is what you are. And if you want to moan about that, you know what to do, don't you? You need to keep it fucking moving and go and tell somebody that gives a fuck, because I don't give a shit about what I said. But yes, but not all the ladies. I have to reiterate this, guys. There was a couple of ladies that I actually know very well who messed with Sam. Do you really think I'm meant for the streets? What do you mean? I went to the TikTok thing. I thought we like proper mates. We are proper mates. What are you on about? But you said that we're all meant for the streets. No. Exactly. Guys, you're not following PNE. Give him a follow. He's fucking he's his lives. I was watching his live the other day. Actually, his lives like mine. He's just unpredictable. But on a serious note, what happened is, So that's what I said. So the girls who I knew who actually went to boxing, they were like, I was like, because I went all of them to go to the TikTok boxing. I meant for the streets, right? And two birds we actually know messaged. I'm like, Sam, I'm not. Do you say I'm meant for the streets? I'm meant to be your mate. I went, no. You've got to understand, when I say stuff, I don't mean it to everyone, even though I said everyone. I just mean it to the TikTok knobheads. That's all I mean it to. But you can't there's like fucking 6 or 7 of them that go. You can't just say individually. So you just say everyone. All the women that went there are meant for the streets. And all the men who went there yesterday are also meant for the fucking streets. They're absolutely fucking... And I don't mean the streets as in homeless. I mean the streets as in like... Put them in a little fucking box and just leave them there because they're fucking useless. They come on, they go to the box and thinking they're fucking 10-10 when they're not. Fuck off. The TikTok. Well, in fact, I think we're gonna have to. In fact, is PNE still in the chat? I think we're gonna have to. PNE, I've got something we can do as well. We can go to all the different cities. We just have the most dirtiest names. Have you seen there's a place called Cockermouth, right? All these cities and towns, guys. On a serious note, I want to go to them. You know, I've got a list of all the cities and towns, the dirtiest cities and towns right across the United Kingdom. There's one called Cockermouth. There's one called Pussy or something like that. There's so many streets and names. I'm going and areas. There's an actual area in North. It's actually not far from like Preston way. It's further up. It's called Cockermouth. Cockermouth. Why would you name yours? Why would you live in a city called Cockermouth? No, I'm finding it. Let me just put it on my Google Maps. Cockermouth, guys. COCKERMOUTH. Cockermouth. Oh my God, look. Oh my God, guys. There's a city called Cockermouth. Oh shit, let me just... I'm getting in the fucking way there, guys. Look at this city called Cockermouth, guys. It's not a city. All right, it's a city. Someone says it's not a city. I don't give a shit whether it's a city or a town. You do not call. Why would you call this fucking town Cockermouth? It doesn't make any logical sense in my head. Why would you do that? I don't get... I've got no beef with the people from there. Look, I don't want to be walking down the street and somebody say, "Hey, my ma's from blah blah blah." I'm not going to even repeat it because I do not want that little bit of fucking what I've just said. Someone would just clip it, right, and go, "Oh, look where Sam's more shots to say," when it, like, you know, they're like every time around, right? But you've got to be so careful these days with people clipping things, because then people believe, you know, when a little part gets clipped, yeah, and you'll go, "Hey, have you heard what Sam just said?" No. But there is some people that actually say that are from that area, Cockermouth. It's mad, isn't it? Would you, what? It's crazy. A person, big up everyone, guys, is pushing us up to Slide Fest as well. We've got till tomorrow. We haven't been pushing the past few days, but however, we will get into the top, back into the top 20. We're number 32 at the moment. So big up everyone, guys. Yeah, but how mad is it? I want to go there. I just want to go and ask the people what it feels like to live in Cockermouth. Because I couldn't imagine putting in someone's mouth while living in Cockermouth. I couldn't imagine. Couldn't imagine. Imagine putting in someone's mouth, knowing that you're in Cockermouth. I find that mad. I'm gonna have to visit there one day, guys. Has anyone ever been to Cockermouth? Guys, if you're wondering what it is, it's a genuine city. Has anybody ever been to Cockermouth? I don't mean in that way, you dirty women. I just mean as in the town. Oh yeah, Abby's been there. Have you been there? I got married. Oh my, fuck off. Nikki got married near I'm not fucking surprised, girl. I'm not surprised. Your fella's not stupid, is he? Your husband's not stupid. The first thing he's thinking is, listen, girl, we're getting married. You know what the first thing I want as soon as we get married? And the only way I can encourage it even more is by marrying you right next to the fucking area where I want it. That's what he's thinking. That's mad, that though, isn't it? Hello, Tara from Dublin, big up. How was your dog when she passed away? I'm not too sure. I reckon she must have been around about 6. She must have been around about 6. She's on my neck always. She comes with me everywhere. That's her affair. She's with me at all times. That's why when I go back to, I'm so happy when I go back to Africa and I've got a chain. So I'm gonna get another chain exactly like this. So I've got 2. I'll leave one back in the UK. I'm gonna take one with me. I'm gonna put half the hair into another one, and then it's gonna be mad, isn't it? Because my dog's travelled everywhere with me, all over the world, and then she's gonna be coming back to her home, back to where she was. It's mad that when I think about it. She's going to be coming back to where she was. So after all the travelling that she's done, she's literally going to come back to Africa next month. So I'm going to go back to her grave where she was buried. And yeah, and it's coming back with that. Mad that. Crazy. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's the thing I'm looking forward to most. Seeing a little grave. I can't wait for that. Yeah, bless her little soul. Yes. And that's it. coming later, did I hear you say you're going to be doing speed dating? Yeah, we're going to be doing speed dating competitions. As of next, we'll do them this week actually. So what is speed dating, guys? Speed dating is where, I don't know which way to do it, whether to do it the female at the top. Nah, do you know what? I think what's better? 4 males. Here's what we're going to start doing, guys. What day is it? We can do it for tomorrow, actually. We do it some. Yeah. In fact, should we just do it? Should we do it tonight? We do it tonight. 8 p.m. tonight. No, 9 p.m. tonight. We're going to do speed dating, guys. So we're going to have 4 men at the top here, and then women are going to come in one after the other, and then what's going to happen is you're going to decide. You're going to ask each one of the men a question. They're all going to be silent. You're going to ask them a question, they can answer you, and then you can move on to the next one. You get 1 question with each man. But the men have got to show the faces. You can't just be behind the screen. You've got to show the faces so the women know what they're looking at. And then, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to be doing the TikTok dating. That's what we're going to be doing. So we see a load of single ladies in here. So we're going to be doing that. But we need men. We need men who are not going to be scared, in the sense of there's some rules. You can't be abusive to the women, obviously. You can't, and no one can turn around and say to the other person that they're ugly or fat or anything nasty like that. That's not what it's about. If anything like that ever gets said, it's like, nah, he's ugly or she's ugly, whatever it is, back and forth, you'll be removed straight away.